What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of When You Wish on Wish.com, you can buy human teeth. That's right, today we're talking about the wackiest marketplace on the net, Wish.com. I'm pretty sure a decent amount of other YouTubers have made videos about Wish.com, but you know what? I haven't given my take on it yet, and my take is that it's weird. It's weird, this website. I don't get it. And I keep getting ads for Wish.com on Facebook, and so does Laura. And most of the ads I get are either for like human body parts or chicken helmets. And I don't know what I searched on Google that made Wish.com think I want to buy chicken helmets or a tongue. What did I search? So we're going to be talking about some of the weirdest products that I can find on Wish.com. I also tweeted asking you guys to send me some, so we'll talk about some of those as well. If you've never heard of Wish.com before, you can sort of think of it like Amazon.com, but if Amazon was run by the horniest person in the world, who also just happened to stumble upon an abandoned warehouse full of a bunch of random shit that no one would ever want. That, quite frankly, is the only explanation I can come up with for the absurd variety of products on Wish.com. In fact, I think this screenshot that I took of my homepage on Wish.com shows it off pretty well. What other online store would advertise giant water balloons for kids right next to something called men's tea? Ah, men's tea. Nourishing. Lasting. Lights your underwear on fire. Men's tea. This is what I wanted. Okay, to prove just how weird the products they have on Wish.com are, I decided to make a commercial for some of the products that you guys sent me on Twitter. So here's a commercial for Wish.com. Wish.com is the #1 online store on the internet for stuff that you didn't want or even know existed, but are still gonna buy, I hope. Bird holder. That's right. You want a pet bird, but you don't have room in your house for a cage? Use the bird holder. Bird's not going anywhere with this thing. So it's compact. You can have so many more birds if you just have these tiny little cages. This is for people who want a compact bird case and magicians, maybe? Because they're always doing shit with doves like coming out of places. Maybe this is how they do it. I don't know. I just sell the products. I have no idea what they're for. Is your cat always looking at you, making you feel self-conscious? Well, you're in luck. We got cat blindfolds. Cover their whole face. Now they can't look at shit. They might not even be able to breathe. Who knows? Could I interest you in an alley of stray cats? I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. $1 for 30 feral cats. Corn boat, $100. Do you suddenly have more cats than you did before due to a recent acquisition of an alley full of stray cats, but you're still self-conscious about your cats looking at you? Don't worry, we got a bunch more cat masks in different shapes and sizes. We sell so many cat blindfolds, it's crazy. Now I know some of you can relate to this one. Is your hamster all sad because they're tired of the hamster wheel and they want to go for a real walk? Well, guess what? Now you can take your hamster for the walk of his dreams with the new hamster harness. It's a harness for your hamster to take him on a walk. Just look how happy this hamster is. Okay, that's not a hamster. What happened to the hamster? We had a hamster. What did that chipmunk do to the hamster? I have no tit. Capiche? And of course, no online marketplace would be complete without a set of human teeth. I don't know why you would need these. I don't know why you would ever need to buy these, but I got to imagine that they're worth more than the $5 we're selling them for. These could go for a lot more on the black market, so really when you think about it, it's more than just teeth, it's an investment. Maybe they'd be good for dentists, I don't know. I got to imagine there's a better, more reputable place for dentists to buy teeth to practice on than Wish.com, but maybe there's a kink in the supply chain and you gotta get them from Wish. So get your teeth, well they're not your teeth, they're someone else's teeth, that they can be your teeth for $5. Wish.com, we don't know either. From what I can understand, there's a lot of weird people that use Wish.com, but there's a decent amount of normal people that use it too. The selling point for the weird people is obviously that most stores don't carry the weird shit that the weird people want. But I think a big selling point for normal people is that Wish.com has insanely low prices. For example, this Dell laptop, which is apparently being sold on Wish.com for $1. $1. For a laptop. I don't know how exactly they get the prices so low, but that's like their big thing, is that they have the lowest prices, and the only catch is that you have to wait for like weeks or sometimes even months for them to ship your products. So that, I guess that has something to do with it. I don't really understand how that correlates with having low prices, but then again, I'm no economics major. Another catch, if I'm to believe most of the YouTube reviews of Wish products that I've seen, is that you also rarely get the exact thing that you ordered. Like, you'd order this $1 Dell laptop from Wish.com, and it would come, but it would be made out of cardboard or just like a picture of a Dell laptop. There's a few different categories on Wish.com that really seem to attract the weirdness. So those are the ones I want to tackle on this video. The first one is self-improvement products. Now, mind you, when I say self-improvement, I don't mean like spiritually or like mentally improving yourself. It's not like self-help book. I'm talking like 8-pack cream. 8-pack removes fat, renews skin, firms. You can see an 8-pack in 3 days. Oh my God. What is this cream doing to your body that no matter what you look like before, in 3 days, you'll see an 8-pack? Powerful abdominal muscle stronger cream, anti-cellulite fat burning, slimming gel effective belly tighten weight loss product. So you're telling me that this cream makes muscles stronger and burns fat at the same time, and at such a rapid rate that you'll have a 6-pack in 3 days? I've been trying to get a 6-pack for my whole goddamn life. I didn't know this cream existed. I mean, this is unbelievable. Look at this. After cleaning the abdomen, take the appropriate gel evenly on the abdomen and waist. So he just rubs it, he massages the abdomen. Step 3, this process. Skin feeling a slight fever. Okay, that's probably not good. This product gives your skin a fever? I hope this is worth it. 4, recommend with regular habits and a healthy diet in order to achieve better use of results. Wish you early farewell, bellies. Perfect abdominal muscle you can own. Okay, that picture just confused me more. Let's check out the product description for this 8-pack gel to figure out exactly how this works. Like, what is really going on here? Help to firm, condition, and lubricate belly skin. Do the people who make this product know that having an 8-pack doesn't have anything to do with your skin? It's like your muscle, and then you have to have low fat so you can see the muscle. It helps to firm, condition, and lubricate belly skin. So if you've got like a bit of a gut when you start, and you take this cream, you'll still have a gut after 3 days, but it'll be really firm. The skin will be hard. You'll knock on your gut and it'll be like, and it'll also be lubricated. It'll lubricate your belly skins. You'll have a gut, but it'll be hard and slippery, just how the ladies like it. The texture is light and easy to absorb, giving a healthy face and firm body lines. Healthy face? Are people rubbing this shit on their face? Imagine, like, no matter where you rub this on your body, it gives you a 6-pack there. So, like, you rub it on your cheeks and all of a sudden your face is just absolutely jacked, and since you got it on your hands, now you've got 8-packs on your hands. Okay, next up we've got some beard oil. So this is supposedly for people who can't grow a beard. It'll help you get a little bit more facial hair. Beard, chest hair growth, essential oils, more dense, thicker hair growth. So they've got this picture of a guy with a big beard that was supposedly grown with this beard oil. They've got, look, this guy can't grow a beard, and now he can because of this beard oil. And I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, I don't think a product really exists that can like help you that much with growing facial hair. But then I saw this picture where this guy must have accidentally got it all over his torso, and now he's a werewolf. And look at how he looks at his stomach too, like he knows he fucked up. He's like, I shouldn't have put this much on here. What am I gonna do with all this hair? And if that's not bad enough, look at the picture next to it. Is a baby with a beard. And it says, keep out of the reach of children. Like, this is a real warning that your baby's gonna grow a beard if you let them near this beard oil. I gotta be honest, this must be some good shit. Low-key, I kinda wanna try it. It is a weird marketing tactic, though, to show this guy, like, obviously disappointed in all the hair he grew because they used it on the wrong areas, and then saying, keep out of reach of children, and showing what happens if you use it on a child. I don't think I've ever seen a product show the negative side effects of that product to advertise itself. Like putting too much on your torso or giving it to a baby. Why would that make you want to buy it? It's like, hey, this could be really dangerous. Buy now. That would be like a Windex commercial showing a guy getting his stomach pumped because he drank it. Windex is super effective at cleaning. Whoa! In fact, we think it might even be too effective. Just look at how well it cleaned out this guy's inside. Ew. This guy can't even find his house because he sprayed the whole thing down with Windex and now it's crystal clear. What a disaster! Okay, next category, gizmos and gadgets. So there's a bunch of electronics that you can buy on Wish.com, and some are pretty innocuous. They're just like knockoff cell phones and stuff like that. But then there's also a worrisome side to this category, a creepy side. Like this 1080p HD mini Wi-Fi spy camera. The main picture on this product page features all the different modes and features of the product, a little picture of the camera so you can see how small it is, day and night mode, and A naked woman laying on a bed? Uh-oh. There's just a picture of a naked woman laying on a bed in this picture. I'm definitely gonna have to blur this. And I gotta wonder what this unsuspecting woman has to do with a spy camera. That can't be good. Okay, let's take a look at this picture. This is all about the suggested uses of the camera. So maybe we can get a good idea of exactly who this is for. Small children? Don't worry about the babysitter. Okay, that makes sense. You've got a nanny and you want to check up on your kid throughout the day, so you have a little spy camera. I personally would probably put like a more noticeable camera. That way the nanny knows they're being watched and then they're more likely to behave in the first place. But hey, if you want to get a tiny little camera the size of a pea and spy on your nanny, I guess that's okay. Is it? Actually, I don't think it is. I'm gonna take that back. I just tell your nanny that there is a camera there, I feel like. Go out to work? Worry about property security. Okay, that's kind of weird because this one says don't worry about the babysitter and this one's saying worry about property security. Almost as if to say like, if you get this camera, you won't even have to worry about the nanny, bro, but you're still gonna have to worry about your house. This won't do shit for your house. Can't see at night? Fear of not being used? Is that what that says? I can't tell because this is kind of blurry. Fear of not being used. And also, what is this picture? Who fears not being used? The camera? Hey, just quick warning, when you get this camera, make sure that you use it, because if you don't, it's gonna get really scared and insecure that you don't like it, and then it's gonna stop working, and then it's gonna blow up and turn into a magical fire cross. So if you can't see at night, use this camera, because it has a big fear of not being used. For a long time? Inconvenient to carry heavy weight. Now, this one doesn't really seem to have anything to do with the camera, because it's a picture of a woman holding a baby. It kind of seems like it's saying, babies are inconvenient to hold for a long time, so try holding this tiny little camera instead. I mean, maybe it's saying to capture moments like this, like you don't want to carry around a big, normal-sized camera, so instead you're gonna want to carry around a tiny little camera, but I mean, come on, no one's buying this camera to like film their daughter's piano recital. Can you imagine someone in the crowd with like a little camera the size of a grain of sand? Like, you're doing great, sweetheart. I'm so glad I'm holding this camera. At least I think I am. I actually have no idea. I can't even see it. It's microscopic, but you're doing great. I'm so glad we're gonna have this memory forever. Envy others on the internet. And it's a picture of a cat. That's the last use. I seriously, someone please tell me what this means, because I have no idea. Do you envy others on the internet? Well, look, here's a cat. Is the cat wearing the camera? Do you envy others on the internet? Maybe you saw someone flexing their brand new mansion on Instagram. Well, introducing this tiny little camera. You can put it on a cat, and then you can see the world from a cat's point of view. And I don't know how that's gonna help with you being jealous about the mansion, but it should be pretty fun, right? To see what a cat sees. So that's all the uses for this camera. So which of those has anything to do with a naked woman lying on a bed? Still pretty confused about that one. They advertise a lot of other, like, kinda sketchy things, like this mini voice recorder for $19 that should be $100. A Mavic Pro, which is a drone that's made by DJI that I'm pretty sure is supposed to cost like $1,000. In fact, let's just Google it. DJI Mavic Pro. Okay, yeah, so this drone should cost $1,000, but on Wish.com, it's only $36, which is weird because I actually saved this link yesterday and it was $38 yesterday. So I don't know how they got the price down $2 more. 38 was pretty extreme already. I'm just so curious as to how they could possibly get the price that cheap. There's no way they're really sending you this drone, right? It must be like a knockoff. They advertised the like 2 weeks to ship thing as if that explains why the price would be so low, but I can't figure out why that would be. Like, I'm starting to think that the reason it takes 2 weeks to ship is because it's just one guy with a laptop running the entirety of Wish.com. And so when you order this $36 drone, he's like, oh shit, we got a new order. Oh, but I don't have any drones. That's right, because I'm just one guy with a laptop. So then he spends the next 2 weeks planning and executing a heist where he steals a drone from someone and then he mails you that drone. And the reason it costs $36 is because he bought some snacks on the way to the heist and they cost $36. Mini GPS Cheating Defender. So this is a very interesting product. It's apparently a GPS device specifically marketed towards people who think their significant other is cheating on them, and so they're gonna stick it on them to see where they go. I don't know where you stick it on someone where they won't notice? Like, are you gonna make them eat it? Because they'll notice if it's in their pocket or something. And then I guess you get the app on your phone, and you can follow them around like a little sleuth. And then you go right to their mistress's house, and you kick down the door, and you're like, I followed you! I followed you! Why are you cheating on me? Is it because I'm weird? Oh, it's because I have really weird stalker tendencies, and I buy weird like spy gadgets off Wish.com to track you down with? That makes sense. Actually, you know what? Carry on. I'm just gonna chill and watch. Or no, you want me to leave? Okay, I'll leave. I'll do that. I will leave. Right after I drop this tiny little camera. So I've looked into this product quite a bit, and I've come to the conclusion that it's total bullshit, the entire product. Not only the way it's advertised, but like the fact that it doesn't even work how it's supposed to. So I felt like the only way I could do it justice is by making a little commercial for it. So that's what I did. The Mini GPS Cheating Defender. Defend against cheating by tracking your significant other's every move. Use it with your girlfriend to make sure she's not cheating on you. Use it with your child to make sure he's not lost or cheating on you. You never know when your kid's gonna find a new set of parents and cheat on you with them. Oh, this picture's got a bunch of different uses. Like you can put it in your purse in case it gets stolen, or your car in case it gets stolen, or an old man in case he gets stolen. I think that use might be my favorite. Putting it on an old man. You don't even have to know the guy. Haven't you ever wanted to know what an old man does? You can just walk down the street, stick this little GPS on any old guy. He won't know what it is, and he'll just go about the rest of his day, and you can just watch and just figure out what the old man does. I've always wondered, what do old people do? Do they do anything? I don't know. Has it ever been looked into? I'm not sure, but we can find out. You can put it on anything. You can put it on keys, purse, dog. See that dog there? That dog that looks like a pile of books? You can put it on that. You can put it on that little cutie. Good boy. Did you lose your car in a parking lot?
Yes.
No, you didn't, because you've got the GPS tracker. Ding, ding, ding. I am here. I am right here. One touch to find. The smart tracker can find your keys, remote control, pets, phones, and even your kids quickly and conveniently. The effective distance of the iTag is 75 feet in an open range without barrier. Wait. Huh? You can only use it if you're less than 75 feet away? So it's great for tracking down that cheating wife of yours, as long as she's doing it in the next room over. Wait, yeah, look, it only connects to your phone via Bluetooth. Low energy consumption anti-lost alarm. So this, if I'm understanding this correctly, this is just like a little thing that when you press a button on your app, it sounds a little alarm, and it only works from like 75 feet away. I'm pretty sure these things are usually advertised for like if you lose your keys. It's not meant to find things that are actually far away. It doesn't have a GPS in it at all. These are like those square things, or tile things, is that what they're called? How would this help you find a child that got kidnapped? I just imagine someone standing around with their kid, and some guy comes up and grabs him and runs out, gets in his car and drives off, and you're like, oh, I was prepared for this. Good thing I'll be able to follow him and know exactly where he goes. Okay, I didn't hear the beep, so I've narrowed down my child's location to anywhere more than 75 feet away. So he's gone forever. Yeah, so anyway, this product is just a lie. The whole thing's a lie, and thus concludes this. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that commercial. But now it's time for a real commercial, because it's time to talk about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Guys, let me paint you a picture. Young guy, age 25, doesn't know how to cook much, doesn't like going to the grocery store, but also doesn't like eating out all the time because it's expensive and usually unhealthy. And so he ends up cooking the same 3 meals every day, and he's very bored. Now let me paint you a better picture. He's the same boy, and he still doesn't know how to cook, and he doesn't like going to the grocery store. But now, he's got HelloFresh. HelloFresh sends him 3 meals a week with all of the ingredients he needs and all the instructions on how to prepare the meals. He's eaten like he never ate before. Onion! And that's because HelloFresh's meals are delicious. There's a lot of variety. So all you have to do is sit down and cook, and it usually only takes like 20 to 30 minutes, and then you just get to enjoy your meals. It's the least amount of hassle you can have possible for home-cooked meals. They've got meal plans for everyone. They've got low-calorie versions, vegetarian versions, family versions. So no matter what lifestyle you live, HelloFresh should have something for you. Also, a big plus is that HelloFresh is a super sustainable option. The package that they ship your meals in every week is almost completely recyclable or recycled, which is a lot better than going to the grocery store and getting plastic bags, which yes, you can recycle, but you like have to bring them back to the grocery store, which sucks because it's like I didn't even want to go to the grocery store in the first place, and now I gotta go back. They're so sustainable, in fact, that HelloFresh's carbon footprint is actually 25% lower than a grocery store meal. So if that sounds good to you, use my code 60TrulyGreg to get $60 off your first 3 weeks, including free shipping on your first box with purchase. Go to HelloFresh.com to redeem and for more details. Again, that's code 60TrulyGreg at HelloFresh.com. The link will be in the description. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video and for all the tasty food, and thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed my review of Wish.com. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my subscribers. So if you want a cool name like Greg, all you gotta do is subscribe and click that bell, baby. All right, thank you to Marley Jones for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I forget to turn on the lights in this room. So I do the whole video in the dark and you can't see anything, but you still laugh because it's still gonna be funny. It's just you can't see me. Bye.